In this video, I'm gonna treat you like I treat my brother. I don't treat my brother as a bad way, but I treat him seriously. Because you have to take life seriously. And if you didn't control your life gonna to control you. I'm gonna share with you 5 advices that I wish somebody had told me before I turned 19. And these 5 advices, I think and I believe that every single teenager and every single person on the planet of Earth have to do them. Cause these 5 habits can make you stronger, smarter, and gonna make you avoid a lot of mistakes. Stick with me as I'm explaining the 5 most important advices that I learned from my life and how they literally, when I kept them, when I did them in my life, they literally changed my life. The first one is gonna be taking care of your health. I am thankful to God that I used to be 180 pounds. I used to be obese. I struggled with obesity. I was struggling with junk food and the lack of exercising and the lack of knowledge of food. And God blessed me with obesity so I can change and move my life to the better. Every single night after work, I go to the gym and I just run for 10 minutes every single night with no exceptions. There is no friends motivating me and there is no coach. It was me, my earphones, and the treadmill. Every single day I was going over there in the gym and I run for 10 minutes every single day. I felt pain. There is pain on my legs. I feel tired. I couldn't breathe, but I kept it. And the more I kept it, the more I get better at it. And I increased. And after that, I lost a lot of weight. And after I lost a lot of weight, I lost like over 50 pounds by myself, with no help, with no friends, with no coach. And I did that alone. And let me tell you one thing. It was one of the best things that I have ever done in my entire life. Cause I really saw change. Even it took me like 4 months to see results, to see real results. After that, after 4 months, I start seeing my muscles start appearing, and I start looking very good. And I lost the chinny weight, which I had like hair. I used to have fat under my neck. I lost that, and I looked better. And everybody and my friends, they are surprised. They say, you lost a lot of weight. How you did that? Well, they think it happens in one night. But what happened is, it's a long process. But trust me, it's worth it. And the reason I'm saying I'm thankful for God that He making me obese and He gave me this struggle so I can overcome it, because I used to destroy my health. I used to eat junk food, Takis, sugary beverages, and I didn't know the consequences of these habits. Because these companies, they don't literally care about me or about my health. They just wanna make profit. That's all their goal. They don't care about your health, about your family. They don't care about none of that. What they care about is they wanna make from you as much as money possible they can get from you. And that's the reason that I'm telling you guys to take care of your health. If I didn't take care of my health, let me tell you what would happen to me. I don't have the ability to become physically free. My friends used to run a lot, and I used to race with them, and I was fat and I couldn't run. My friend used to beat me in the race every single time, and I felt bad. I couldn't do push-ups, I couldn't do pull-ups, and I didn't look good. I felt pretty bad, and I used to listen to music for long of hours. But thank God that I decided to change. I went to the gym every single day, I listened to motivational speakers, and I just hit it every single day. Even I didn't see any results. Sometimes I'm tired, I don't want to do it, I hated it, and I did it despite of my feelings. And that's what successful people do. Successful people, they don't operate based on their feelings. What they operate with, they just do the thing and they use discipline to do it. Which means they do the right thing even if they don't feel like it. They don't feel like going to the gym, but they go to the gym. They don't feel like reading, but they read anyway. They don't feel like eating healthy, but they eat healthy anyway. They don't feel like studying, but they study anyway. And that's what makes them successful. And the second advice, and it's the most important that I want to share with you, and please hear me out and give me your ears so you can hear this. Do you remember when they say you are the average of the 5% of the 5 people that you spend time with? Well, that's absolutely true. But I changed that sentence. Nowadays, it's hard to find successful people. And I like the skills to grab successful people to listen to me and spend time with me. If you have successful people with your life, then you are lucky, and you have to keep them with you, and you have to spend more time with you, because these people can literally change your life. So I changed the sentence from you are the average of the 5 people that you spend time with to you are the average of the 5 YouTubers that you listen to daily. And that's basically what I did. When I'm at work, while I'm like exercising, I listen to motivational speakers. Not to motivate myself, but because motivational speakers are successful people. These successful people, they put good ideas into your brain, and when that happens, you start looking at life in other different way. Before I give you 5 lists of my favorite motivational speakers, let me tell you the benefit that you're gonna get. So they gonna change literally the way that you look at life. I used to look at struggle as something bad and I have to avoid it. Well, no. Struggle is a gift from God to make you stronger. And struggle, when you face struggle daily, you're gonna become stronger every single day. So you gotta be thankful, and you have to figure out a way to fix this problem in different way. And struggle is the most important thing, because if I wasn't obese, I wouldn't take care of my health, I wouldn't exercise, I wouldn't eat healthy. You see what I mean? And that's exactly, it's connected. When I was struggling with obesity, there was a problem that I was doing. I was eating junk food, I was not exercising, I was wasting time, and I was doing nothing in my spare time. But because I felt the struggle, I couldn't do push-ups, I couldn't run, I hated myself. Not I hated myself, but I hated that I don't have the ability to lose weight. And because of this struggle, I decided to change, and I exercised as hard as possible, and I get it. And if I'm gonna share with you what I did step by step to lose weight. But let me tell you about the 5 favorite YouTubers that I listen to. Not YouTubers, but the 5 most successful people that I listen to. I listen to billionaires. I listen to millionaires. People who's gonna make my life better. I used to listen to music, and it's sad music. Like the artist was talking about suicide, was talking about drugs, was talking about sadness, and I listened to them like for long of hours, and I didn't even notice that it's gonna impact my life. It did impact my life in a negative way, because I often feel sad. I often feel like not to do drugs. I know I'm not going to do drugs because that's haram in my religion. But I often like think about it, not think about to doing it, but like, because you know when the artists talk about drugs, they brag about it, they think it's something good, something great. So I often think about it, like even if I drink Tylenol, this is one thing. Even when I drink Tylenol, I even act like the artist, because I get impacted. I get impacted from them. They're bad. And the problem is, they're already dead because of overdose, and I'm listening to them. That's literally something bad that I was destroying myself without even noticing. And the most important thing that I'm wasting is time. Time is like Play-Doh. I can make it to muscles if I exercise. I can make it to money if I work. I can make it to intelligence if I read books and I listen to successful people. And I was wasting all that time just to feel fun. What is fun? That isn't it fun? Feeling sad is not fun. Wasting time is not fun. But I didn't know that. And let me tell you, I've been listening for 2 years, and I paid the most high price. I have like terrible time to quit music. I couldn't. Sometimes I quit for like few weeks, and the music is still playing in my head, even I didn't play them. I just heard music without even playing them in my head. And sometimes when I feel sad, I just feel the music in my brain. I hear it. And it was hard for me to give up music, especially as I spent like too many years listening to them, and they've been planting so many bad stuff on my brain. But I'm thankful to God that I quitted music. I want you to do the same thing. And when you quit music, I know it's gonna feel boring, but it's not gonna feel boring when you listen to the most 5 successful people that I'm gonna mention right now. You can listen to Andrew Tate. A lot of people like, I don't know what you think about Andrew Tate, but I'm listening to Andrew Tate almost every single day, and he literally planted good ideas in my brain. What he says you have to exercise so you can be disciplined. You don't have to operate with your feelings. You have to operate based on discipline. You have to make money. You have to lose weight. And he's showing me like how you can keep going, and how you can become successful. And he planting these seeds of good ideas in my brain every single day. And I really want you to do the same thing, because literally he's a billionaire. He makes millions of dollars, and his videos on YouTube for free. And he can give you these ideas, and you can use them to make millions of dollars by yourself. So please, think about that again. Music is not good. I often found my coworkers listen to music all the way all the day. And I feel like, wow, you're wasting a lot of time. And when I talk to them, they don't want to listen to me. But I feel bad they're doing that, because they're wasting their time and they just like destroying their brain. I feel bad and sorry. I tried to help, but that didn't work. But I want you to take this seriously, because this is important and you must change. And because small habits like this can lead you to the success that you wanted in the future. So the second motivational speaker is Jim Rohn. Jim Rohn, he used to be broke. And after that, he met a billionaire. He met somebody rich, and he teach him how to become rich. And now he got like hundreds of free seminars that you can listen every single day. And I really enjoy what he's saying. He talks about how you can handle the winters, which is a hard time, how you can handle the good time, how you can invest in your time, how you can make profit. And he literally, like one of my best YouTubers that not YouTubers, but one of my best motivational speakers that I listen to. And I want you to do the same again. And the third one, which is gonna help you a lot with losing weight. And I used to listen to this guy for almost like 1 hour a day. And he made me run every single day, and I made a lot of miles. One time I did 11 miles just because of him. And probably you know him. His name is David Goggins, one of the best motivational speakers that I have ever heard. He's gonna change your brain to like exercise. He's gonna change your brain to obtain the pain of exercise, and he's gonna make you feel better, stronger, and smarter. And I really recommend you to listen to him. And the fourth one is somebody who's gonna teach you about money, and how they lied to us in school to make us work 9 to 5 jobs forever for the rest of our lives. He got secrets. He's gonna show you the secrets that the government hide from you. Like, he's gonna show you secrets about how you can get rich even without even working. And this guy, you know him. He's the author of the book Rich Dad Poor Dad, and his name is Robert Kiyosaki. Robert Kiyosaki, he got a channel on YouTube. It's called The Rich Dad Company, or The Rich Dad Poor Dad. I don't remember the name, but I listen to him every single day. He literally changed my perspective about looking at money. He made me, I didn't want it to become rich, but he made me want to become rich. I want to become a millionaire now, because the way he say it, and the truth that he spare upon everybody is literally life changing. And the fifth one, and it's the last one, is Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins is, I don't listen to him too often, but he literally touched me with his words. He said, if you don't give a dime out of $1, you are not going to give $1,000 out of $1 million. when you become rich. And from this day, I listened to his advice, and from till this day, I still give money to charity, even if I have a dollar, even if I have just a single dollar, I still give to charity. So these 5 YouTubers or these 5 most successful people are literally gonna change your brain, are gonna make you look at life in a better way. It's better than listening to music who about an artist who talks about drugs, because if I get infected and I did drugs and I start smoking, I'm probably gonna like destroy my health. And God who created me and gave me this body and give me this brain and give me this knowledge, he's gonna say, I give you all of this. Why destroy your health? Why didn't listen? Why didn't you learn? And he's gonna punish me for that. I know. So I'm not telling you this so you blame yourself. Oh, I have a lot of bad habits. Oh, I'm worried. No. Because I used to be the same way, and I used to blame myself, and I did a lot of mistakes, and I felt like so pained. I felt so regret. I felt so bad about myself, but after that, I decided to change. I tried and I failed. I tried and I failed. And I tried again in a different way. And I learned from my mistake. Oh, didn't work. So I tried the other way. And I kept going until I reached the goal and I achieved it. And now I'm living the best time of my life. I'm probably not rich right now. I'm probably not big and not stronger as I wanted, but I'm working towards it every single day. And the more I work on it on every single day, it's gonna be like compound interest. Like over years, I'm gonna be stronger. I'm gonna be smarter. I'm gonna be happier. I'm gonna be richer. My family will love me. They will do the same thing. And I noticed when I changed to the better, my brother, he'd start exercising, he'd start reading, he started stopping wasting time, he stopped listening to music. His life started getting better because of me. My mom, she started exercising, and everybody at home start eating healthy food. So everybody changed because I changed to the better. So I'm asking you, why not you? You got all this knowledge, you got all this things available to you so you can change your life. So you got everything to do better, and trust me, listening to music is not gonna make you happy. I've been listening to it to almost 3 years. It did not make me happy. I know I feel good when I listen to music, but it's destroying my brain in the long run. It's wasting my time, and I don't want that to happen. And the more that I invest on learning and improving my brain, because your brain is the biggest asset. The more that you train it, the more that you give it positive things and teach it and feed in the healthy stuff, the more it's gonna giving you. The more it's gonna give you money. The more it's gonna give you health. The more it's gonna give you respect. And trust me, if you compare all these good things to music and wasting time and junk food, they are uncomparable. They're bad stuff. So these stuff are better. They are going to increase your knowledge and gonna make you gonna make you more productive and make your family love you more. The third advice that I have for you is reading Atomic Habits. This book and the author is the best book that I have ever read in my entire life. Let me tell you why. Because in this generation and in this time, we have a lot of everything is trying to take our attention and to take it to create bad habits. A lot of people, they struggle with eating disorders. They struggle with wasting time. They struggle with short time. They struggle with a lot of time. They struggle with a lot of bad habits. Smoking, eating junk, wasting time, hanging out with bad friends. And this book, if you read it, is gonna give you the secret to change these habits. Like, I often find I have bad habits and it's hard to change it. I tried to change it by myself and I blamed myself. I felt regret and I couldn't fix it by myself. But when I read Atomic Habits, it helped me a lot. Let me give you an example about Atomic Habits, and that helped me to remove bad habits from my life. I often This is my mistake. Let me tell you. I often, when I wanted to lose weight, I tried to quit food while I have junk food in my home. I tried to resist it. Like there's a pizza, and I said I'm not gonna eat pizza, and it's in my kitchen, and and the reason I'm eating pizza because it's in my kitchen, so I have to remove it. James Clear, he shared an interesting story that literally changed my perspective about bad habits. He said, um, in the U.S. they send military to Vietnam, and these militaries they in Vietnam they used to take drugs, and their environments are providing them drugs. Like everywhere, their friends are taking drugs. Their there's drugs everywhere. The access to drugs is easy and it's cheap. But after these soldiers finished the war on Vietnam, they came back to the US and they were addicted from heroin and cocaine and all that drugs. And when they came back to the United States, everything changed because in the United States they came to a place where there is no drugs, the drugs access is not available, it's hard to get drugs, and it's not accessible. So what happened is almost 80% of them quitted drugs. Do you understand? The environment is the hidden hand behind our behavior. So your environment is the reason that created the bad habits for you. So when I used to be obese, the junk food was everywhere. I have juice over here, I have pizza in the kitchen, my fridge is full with cookies and junk food everywhere. And I resist it and I can't. And because I can't, I blame myself. Why you couldn't do, you're a bad person, you're eating unhealthy food, blah blah blah. And I couldn't help myself. And I just feel more worse and I listen to music and I destroy my brain. That's bad. You gotta read this book. This book is talking and it's gonna give you tricks not only just to avoid bad habits, but also to create good habits. Habits like reading, exercising, every single habit that you want to acquire to become successful in the future. So I really recommend you to read it. It's called James Clear. It's called Atomic Habits by James Clear. And the reason the soldiers who came from Vietnam and to the US, they quit drugs because it's not accessible, it's hard to find, and also everybody's not taking drugs. That's why they quit. They don't have the urge to come back to it because it's hard. And what I did the same thing. I removed all the junk food from my fridge. I removed it from all my sight, and I replaced it with something else. I replaced it with healthy food, blueberries, strawberries, watermelon, bananas. And I tried to create my own recipes. And let me tell you something very important. A lot of the items that you buy from the grocery store are not healthy. Even if they tell you like it's healthy, it's not healthy. Trust me, they put a lot of sugar, and sometimes I found candy, they say vitamin C, vitamin D, blah blah blah, no sugar. That's a lie. They lie to you. They want to make you feel like you're eating healthy food. No, you are not eating healthy food. You are eating unhealthy. Because they trying to make profit out of you. They trying to make money. So what I really recommend you to fix this problem, and I hope you take action from now and today, I recommend you to download Bobby Approved app. This app, I'm not telling you this because I'm trying to promote this app, or they didn't pay me to do that. But I'm telling you this because I'm using this app in my life, and it literally changed the way that I look at food. So this app is absolutely free, and you can just scan each item, and if it's healthy, it's gonna show you thumbs up, and if it's unhealthy, it's gonna show you thumbs down. And based on this, it's gonna show you the secret between, it's gonna show you the truth if it's healthy food or bad food. And healthy food is expensive than unhealthy food. But listen to me. Unhealthy food is more expensive than unhealthy food. Not in price, but in the price that you pay in your health. Because when you eat unhealthy food for a long time, you're gonna gain weight, you're gonna have diabetes, you're gonna destroy your health, and you're gonna pay more than you pay for the healthy food. So trust me, eating unhealthy food is crucial. You must do it. It's very, very important. I do this every single day, and trust me, I did not got any sick after that. I often got sick, but not as strong as I used to. And a lot of sometimes a lot of my friends, they got sick and I'm not sick because I take care of myself earlier. So I want you to do the same thing. Go ahead and download Bobby Approve app and start your life-changing journey from today. Let's re-mention what I've just said. Reading Atomic Habits, listening to motivational speakers, taking care of your health, and downloading and using Bobby Approve app. These are 4 important habits that I just shared with you. And the 5th habit that I want to share with you is don't avoid hard stuff. Learn how to handle them. This is very important. If there is exercise that it's hard to do, learn how to handle it. Learn to think about it in a different way. If there is struggle that you're struggling with, look at it in a different way. Instead of saying, oh, I'm exercising every single day, it's very hard, I have to exercise, say, I get to exercise. Because a lot of people in other different countries, they don't even have a gym. They paid a lot of money to gym. You have all this gym and you have this health, you have this body, you have this brain, and you're listening to me and you're smart and you're intelligent. So a lot of people don't have that. So you have to be grateful and you must learn how to handle the hard stuff, and this is gonna benefit you a lot. I like to challenge myself. Sometimes I don't want to go on the highway and I know how to drive, but I go in the highway. I want to train myself because the more that I expose myself to hard stuff, the more my brain grows. I trained myself how to swim. I didn't know how to swim. Nobody taught me. I often go to the pool and I just hold the wall and I don't wanna, cause I don't wanna swim because I feel like I'm gonna drain. But I tried again, and you don't believe what happened. Like, people look at me at the pool, they think everything is fine. But what's going on in my brain? Everything is going crazy because I'm thinking about dying. If I gonna drain, I'm gonna die. But I did it by myself. I felt like I'm gonna die. You don't believe the amount of pressure that happened in my brain. You don't believe it. It's like a huge amount of pressure that happened in my brain. But I tried, and then I swim. And trust me, the happiness that I got after I finished swimming, I felt like very, very satisfied, and I felt happy. Now I can swim forever. You know what I mean? And the second thing that I did, and this is like just example that I want to show you. I noticed that I paid a lot for oil change. So I decided to watch a YouTube video and learn how to do oil change by myself, because I pay $80, while the oil itself is $30. So I buy the car ramps, I bought the filters, I bought all the tools and the oil catch pan and all that stuff, and I did it by my own. I tried with my car. My car is not expensive, so, and it's old, so I decided to learn from this car. So I put the car on the ramp and I accidentally overcame on top of the ramp and I fell down. And I was so worried, oh, what I did, it's a problem. And then my neighbor Mike, he came, he got what you call the not the ramps, it's something you put under the car and then you squeeze and then you turn it around and then it's gonna take the car off, and we removed the ramps from under it. And then I tried again and I fixed it. And then when it was time to change the oil and I have to get under the car to do the oil change, I was super scared that the car is gonna fall on me. You don't believe the amount of pressure that happened. I went underneath the car and I was so scared and I was like shaking, and I changed the oil and I drained the old oil, and then I wait for it until it drained. I changed the filter and I fixed everything, and then I added the new oil. And after I'm done, I was super proud. You won't believe me. And I learned from my mistake. Do you remember when I dropped the car from the ramps? I changed the oils again and I knew how to do it in the right way. So mistakes is important too. So don't be scared of mistakes, because mistakes teach you a lot of stuff, a lot of lesson. And my recommendation to you, type the mistake that you did and learn from it, because it's gonna help you a lot. This is my 5 important advices that I want to share with you, and it literally changed my life, and I know for sure it's gonna change your life as well. Take care of your health, take care of your brain, take care of everything, because a lot of people don't have the ability to do that. And you speak English. I'm not from the United States, but I am citizen, and English is not my mother language. I speak Arabic, and it's hard to understand everything. But you understand everything. You can listen to millionaires, and you understand like the meaning of assets, liability, and all that. You can understand and learn it, and you are going and tell me. And let me tell you something. When you face something hard, like let's say you want to do YouTube videos, all right, and you see it doesn't work for you, and it's not working, and you tried too many times and you failed, and you tried and you failed. But when this happened, remind yourself. I often remind myself like this. I say to myself, like I learned from my mistake when I lost weight. I say to myself, Suhail, did you remember the amount of time and effort that you put for exercising to lose 50 pounds? Well, YouTube is gonna probably take longer and probably take the same effort, not same exercise, but it's gonna take effort from me of recording, learning, and record and everything, and editing and all that. So it takes time. So I learned from that, and now I'm applying it on my YouTube channel. I know my YouTube channel is gonna work someday, but I'm gonna work every single day until to make it work. So anyway, thank you so much for the valuable time that you've given me, and thank you for lending me your ears so you can listen to me. I really appreciate your time that you take to watch this video. Share this video for people who you care about. For your brother, for your sibling, for your family, for your friend. They might like use these advices and change their life to the better, and you will be the reason that you show them that video and they change their life to the better. Thanks again for watching, and see you in the next one.